Okay, so my lesson is Fact and Opinion, and the grade level the lesson is for is 4th grade. The subject is ELA/reading. The instructional plan title for this lesson is Fact and Opinion. The lesson context is 4th grade ELA/reading lesson using previous knowledge of fact and opinion and nonfiction. The lesson rationale: students will understand how to find facts and opinions through a nonfiction passage, as they will come across nonfiction throughout their lives. So it is important that they know how to identify a fact versus an opinion. The objective: students will be able to demonstrate their understanding of fact and opinion by creating an ebook through PowerPoint on the lesson topic, which is ancient Egypt. The materials for the lesson are a fact and opinion anchor chart. There will be 2 articles on ancient Egypt. One I will read out loud to the class to model how to find fact and opinion. The other article, students will work together in groups to find facts and opinions within their article. They will need a pencil to fill out the worksheet on fact and opinion from the article. They'll use iPads or Chromebooks to do PowerPoint, so they can create that ebook. And then prior to reading the articles, I will show students where Egypt is on the Google World Map. And then using the overhead, I will show them a YouTube video on ancient Egypt to give students a visual of what it was like back then. A lot of students don't know that there weren't cars or cell phones or light even, so it would be a nice visual for them before we read these articles. The lesson introduction: like I stated, I will play a video on the Nile River and ancient Egypt to give students a visual before we start reading the passage. And then we can just watch a little bit of the video just to get an idea of what students would watch.
Years. In a desert region where it only rains a few times a year, the Nile is the only consistent source of water to sustain the necessities of civilization, such as agriculture and drinking water.
So I wouldn't show them the whole video. I probably would just skip through it so they can see the pyramids, because we certainly don't have that here. All the hieroglyphics that are on the pyramids, I would just show them snippets of the video. Okay, and the procedure for the lesson: so first I would go over the anchor chart, which is how to identify a fact, how to identify an opinion, keywords to look for within sentences that will give them a clue as to whether it's a fact or opinion. I will then inform students that we'll read a nonfiction article together and find facts and opinions within the article. Again, I'll model how to show that before they do it on their own. And then I'll show them where Egypt is using a 3D globe using Google Maps, and to give them a visual as to how far it is from us. And then I'll read the article out loud to students. And then once I'm done reading the article, I'll show them how to find a fact and opinion within the article. So this is done so that they can complete a worksheet on their own, or with a partner, I'm sorry. They'll get their own passage, and then they'll find facts and opinions with their partner. And then once they're done, they're going to demonstrate their understanding of ancient Egypt in general and of fact and opinion by creating a short ebook using PowerPoint. And then as students are working on their ebook, I will walk around to make sure everyone's on the right track. And then after everyone's done, we'll share the ebooks with the class. So the technology is using PowerPoint to create an ebook. So the ebook will be short. It'll only be 3 pages. Page 1 will be the title page. Page 2 will be a short summary that includes facts about ancient Egypt. And then page 3 will be opinions on ancient Egypt. And then students will need to include a minimum of 3 pictures. And then I will show you the video on how to create an ebook through PowerPoint. It's super simple.
It's automatically set on widescreen. I'm going to change it to letter paper, 8.5 by 11 inches, and change it to portrait. Choose maximize. And now this is going to set it up in the same orientation and size as a regular piece of photocopy or printer or handout paper. I'm going to get rid of these automatic text boxes. I'm going to just put a rectangle because I don't want that blue to be.
So then as you can see, it's starting to look like a book, and she's going to add text. And then she can add a picture. And then what she does at the end is she downloads it as a PDF. And then as you can see, it kind of looks like an ebook. So then I would just have students email it to me, and then I would show it on the screen. So it's really cool to use PowerPoint for this. And then lastly, the SAMR model. So I thought this lesson plan was modification, and I thought this because of the technology used in the lesson. It allows students to demonstrate their understanding of the content in a non-traditional way. A traditional way would be having them do a quiz or just write a summary on paper or identify facts and opinions, within a quiz. But again, this is not done that way. We're using PowerPoint to create an ebook, which is a non-traditional way. And then there's an authentic audience, which is their peers. And then that is all.